Hi, folks. How are you? My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the creative Course Collab, a curator for the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And so I'm so excited to be with you all again today. I'm looking for my live here. Make sure I am live. I am. I see me. I'm going to sprinkle out to all the places. And there we go. And yeah, I want to change my let me change my profile. There we go. And then here and there. There we are. And so I'm so excited to be here with you all today. We started a new painting on, whoops, let me get to where I can actually see my comments. I hit the thing, the button, and it sent it, I don't know what it did. It took me somewhere I didn't want to go. So this is 20 minutes of painting with me. What is that? It is based on the 100-hour rule, which states if you do something for 18 minutes a day, you will be 95% better than anyone in your field. I say if we do something for 20 minutes a day, we'll be 95% better than when we started. Why 20 minutes? Well, it's just an easy way to time, but it's also, we do Monday through Friday, so technically not every day. This is day 31. Yesterday we hit day 30, so technically a whole month. And we actually started on Rosie the Riveter. And so I just thought it'd be fun for Labor Day, something to celebrate women working, etc. And so, no, I don't think men don't work. I know men work. I know women work. We all work hard. So just to level set and everything. I'm not one of those ones that are like, only women work. No. Anyway, you can laugh. That's kind of a joke. This is my inspiration. I did use her to trace because why not make my life easier, right? So yesterday we were working on her and we got her arms in there pretty good. Y'all know for skin tone colors, I absolutely believe that the best skin tone colors, and you can buy different skin tone colors and different paints. I, for this whole series, have used these Pentart Creamy Acrylics. I love it on paper. And so we've got yellow. Now, I kind of do a little cheat with these because it works. But yellow, red, and white actually make a really great skin tone color. And like I said yesterday, you kind of get a Caucasian tone, and then you can go lighter, darker, wherever you want to go from there. It kind of like builds in that warmthness that then carries regardless if you go darker or if you go lighter. Sometimes if you immediately go to a brown, you get kind of like gray brown colors going, and you don't want that. Or like a cool brown color. You really need that warmth, right? So I'm going to add just a little of, whoa, that didn't mean to get that big a red. I don't need that much red, but that's okay. We won't fight over paint, right? A little bit of white. That was a lot. All right. I'm going to set my timer today because I really am on a tight timetable, and I don't want to be like, oh, I didn't set my timer. Tell me, how are y'all doing on this Tuesday? I have to stop and think what day of the week it is. With yesterday being Monday and I was off from work. Yeah, it just throws my whole week off. I was in a work meeting that ran over. It was supposed to have been done 5 minutes before 12. It wasn't done until 2 minutes after 12. That's why I was like, I'll be there in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and just get a little bit of the skin tone color going here. In this case, I'm using the cream. I'm using the orange because I really like those two together. And then where I need to, I'm adding a little yellow or a little white or a little red, whatever I need for what I need. And we painted this fingernail brown, and now I'm going to go over top of it with just like a flesh tone color. And just kind of leave a little bit. We'll probably have to come on top of that with one more coat. But we're just getting her little fingernail in there. And so, y'all tell me, how are y'all on this Tuesday? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you, Dee. Good to see y'all. We're going to go ahead and continue working in those skin tone colors and get the rest of her. Dee, are you painting along? And guys, I just grabbed this image off of the internet. Like, it's not a copyrighted image anymore because it's over 50 years old, just so you know. Copyright images are good for 50 years. So if you do anything older than 50 years, you don't have to worry about copyright. So, yes, you are painting along. Yay, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see yours. Yours always so fabulous. It makes my day to hear that. And so you are safe from copyright. Now, if it's a current version of it or something like that, that might be a little different. But in this case, this is like the original. And so we're not too concerned there. I really feel like that neck isn't right, but it's how it is. So we're going to put it in there. She got a big neck. She got a big neck. Hey, Kelly, don't tell her I said that, but she got a big neck. Anyway, how are you today, Callie? Good to see you. Hopefully you got something fun planned. I got the September boxes for the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack all ready to go. I'm super excited about it. It is ready to ship out next week. I just have to purchase the labels, which I've already got done in the, I just have to purchase and print. I've already uploaded it. We're just going to get in here. While we got these skin tone colors going, we're just going to take advantage of them, right? Doctor appointment today. I understand the yay not on that. It's good to go, but you're like get it over with. I totally get you. You're like, I don't know about this. Part of me is like, I don't want to use this teeny tiny brush. And the other part of me is like, the other brush is probably just a little too big for what I want here. For the detail I need. Anybody do any fun things over the weekend? I know Dee had her grandkids, so I'm sure she had some fun. And excited about your bags. I know. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm super excited about it too. I hope you like it. I hope y'all like the changes that we're making. And we're looking to make even some more very exciting changes. Can't give details. I really have no details yet to give. But even if I did have details, I would not. For those that don't know, Callie is in the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack that I am one of the curators for. What that is if you love ephemera and you love doing paper crafts, it's a box that comes monthly filled with all kind of stuff. So there may be supplies, there may be ephemera. I mean, it's not really a maybe, it kind of is. Not always supplies, but always ephemera. Of all kinds of stuff, book pages, music sheets, I don't know. I can't name all this stuff. Stickers, handmade ephemera, vintage ephemera. So like really old papers and piano paper, like music, like, you know, remember those old pianos that used to play music by themselves, like the paper that you put in there to make them play, that kind of paper. Vintage ads, I don't know, all kind of stuff is in those boxes, guys. We work hard to like find unique stuff to put in there, to bring unique finds. But don't worry, I'm not going to slip and tell you what's in my box now. That is heavily under wraps. Even Lisa Boone with Lisa Boone Designs and Michelle with Michelle Bell Creations. Michelle is actually the one that this is her brainchild. And she just invited us along for the fun. But we are the curators, and I tell you, we don't even know what's in each other's boxes. Like, we don't share that with each other. We've had a few duplicates, like, you know, certain items, you know, but that's okay. Usually they're so cool that it's okay. But for the most part, it's not. And it's kind of surprising given the fact that we don't really communicate what's in our boxes. It is kind of a more of an, you know, we keep it under wraps. I am a big tease. I love it. It's my favorite. Keeps you guessing. And we love that. But I'll be on later today, actually. There's an event starting at 1 p.m. today in the Crafty Bunch. Ancient Chinese Secret. That's right. There's a event today in the Crafty Bunch. You're going to want to participate in it and watch, especially if you like paper crafts. Now, I know a lot of you are here for the painting, and that's okay. I love it because painting is my love. Paper is my love too. And so I'm a creative. And when I say creative, I'm an artist and a creative. So I like to do all the things. Like there's nothing I don't like to do. And I love to do all the things. Uh, but if you just want to paint and hang out with me and learn painting, I am down for that. And absolutely 100%. And because that is a love of mine that has been for a long time. But now paper has also been a love of mine for a long time. For a long time, I did more paper crafting than I did painting. Um, to be honest with you. And so, um, but yeah, back in the day when scrapbooking was a popular thing and everybody was doing the scrapbook thing, I and my sister, we did a lot of that. Um, making different scrapbooks and and now it's junk journaling, which is so much fun. I think the junk journaling is actually more fun than the scrapbooking. But I guess in some instances it's kind of the same. Hi Maria, how are you? I'm from Virginia, so how are you doing? How's the weather where you are? Hopefully you're having a good day. It's a pretty day here today so far. Um but yeah, but in the Crafty Bunch today, there is an event. You can go join that group. It's free. I will be live at 6 o'clock Eastern time. You can figure out what that is in other time zones. I'm a little bit time zone challenged. I have to think about it. I know it's like an hour, less. Take off an hour. So if it's 6 o'clock, it would be like 3 o'clock in Pacific time and 2 o'clock Mountain Time, 1 o'clock, or no, not 2 o'clock, but yeah, I guess two, and then or yeah. See, this is where I get all confused. Four it would be 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like all of a sudden, I'm going the wrong way. You'll be in the hundreds today. Wow. Guys, I live in Virginia and it's been warm. It's been a warm summer. I think it's been a warm summer a lot of places. But this morning, when I got up and went outside with Kai is my almost 3-year-old border collie. Um, it was like 55 degrees. I was like, are we there yet? Are we at 55? Like, I won't go complain, Mother Nature. But at the same time, I was like, am I ready to give up like the 60s and the 70s yet? Like, I kind of like those 60 and 70-degree days. You know what I mean? Like mornings when it's not so chilly. But it's okay. It'll warm up. They say, and I'm sure they say this for other states too, but Virginia, they say, well, if you don't like if you wake up and you don't like the weather, just wait a few hours, it'll change. So that's kind of what, just wait a few hours, it'll change. And in our spring and fall, it's kind of like you can go through the whole season, the whole year in one day. It's hard to know how to dress some days because it's like it can be chilly in the mornings and then warmer in the afternoons, and then by early evening it's a little hot, and then it's like back to being chilly. So anyway, but it's so fun. and frustrating at the same time. But I love where I live, so I'm not going to complain. I only complain when we get snow, and then I threaten to be a snowbird and go down to Florida. But my whole family is here, and I love being with my family, so I don't leave my family to go down there, but I threaten it. I threaten it. There are moments when I want to threaten it. And so, ooh, not that much, Amanda. Get that water out of that brush. A little too much water in that brush. Just kind of gave a little outline around those lips because I want those lips to have that support of that darker line. And then what I'm going to do with those lips, first I'm going to put skin tone on them, and then I'm going to turn them a little reddish, kind of like we did her cheeks. I'm not really going to put necessarily like lipstick on her, I don't think. But I'm going to almost cover that dark line up. I'm just going to leave a little bit on the outside, kind of like I outlined it. But because I want it to be really thin, I came in and put that brown line first. And then as I put this skin tone on, I can decide how much of that brown I'm going to leave and how much of that brown I'm going to take off. And so if you're here watching me, say hi to me. I am live. Sometimes I do a faux live, but today I am live for the 20-minute paint with me. There are days when I can't be here at lunchtime, but I want to be consistent on doing this. And so I do a faux live. Gonna grab just a little bit of that pink or red and just get a nice little peachy pink color going. I just want to turn them a little on the pinker side. We'll worry about everything else in a little bit. There we go. I know it doesn't look necessarily right yet, but it will before we're done. We've got a few more seconds before our 20 minutes is up. 20 minutes goes fast, doesn't it, guys? We're going to separate those lips a little bit. All right. That is all for today. We got her face kind of in there. There's a little bit of cleanup work we'll do once everything dries tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow at noon. And so y'all come back and we will finish working on our Rosie the Riveter. And so if you are new to me, I would love for you to follow along, grab some paint, grab some paper. This paper is not old ephemera paper. It is new ephemera paper. It is the consistency of like a copy paper. because I want to track our journey, I'm going to put these in a junk journal. And so I have all of them saved that we have done. 2 of them are already in a journal that's across the room. But I didn't have that idea at this time or at that time. And so this is the last one we finished up. You can go back and you can catch all of these on my YouTube channel. Every 20-minute Paint With Me is out there. And so here is the one we finished up last week, and we began this one on Monday. Then I did this one as just a one-day paint thing. You can find it on YouTube. This was an event I was in the Crafty Bunch, Paint with the Crafty Bunch, that I was hosting. This is another event that I was in. That was actually, this is the Paint with the Crafty Bunch event. And so that was this one. Sorry. This little girl was a 20-minute Paint with Me. We did her. And then this pumpkin patch was another one. So you can check out all of these in my YouTube and come and join me. These are all going to go into a journal that I am working on. And that way we can track as we go down this path of painting for 20 minutes a day. Do we get 95% better? I went back and I dated all of them so we know the date that they were completed, and we can see, do we get 20 minutes better? Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon. Bye.